Amazing. Hold on. There we go. See? Back. Look at that. I'm here. Problem solved. Hello. I am a Jimbles. Oh, fuck. I thought I did turn on the stream closed caption, but obviously not, given, like, captions aren't appearing anywhere. Oh well, like, I'll figure it out in a bit of time. Otherwise, hello, welcome to Wednesday, a lovely day, a good day, a weird day, that's for sure, especially weird by the consideration of most people, but a very me day and a very enjoyable day nonetheless. Yeah, that way, Miss Stitches. Yeah, here's baby K is potentially watching, and he might be like, where is Dad? Dad's voice is here. Dad is not here, very strange indeed. Unfortunately, I missed Corey's offer of some pre-stream hangs as he played some Fallout 4. Now, I do wish I was able to join in on that, but I was busy parenting. You can hear the dog barking. And I was also busy looking after a little pupper because little Papa Marvel went in for like a minor surgery. She had to go under, have some lipomas cut out. It's not a procedure they need to do unless it's causing discomfort or having issues for the animal, and unfortunately poor Marvel did need to have this procedure done. So we did! We looked after it, and that means we have a very sleepy and kind of sad sausage who needs extra attention and so much extra food. The poor little dog just needs everything we can give her. So she's had an excellent day of being treated like a very special dog, being able to sleep on the bed and sit next to me while I did some work, and has had a bonus carrot, but just a carrot, you know? You can't give her too much to stretch her stomach when there are stitches in said stomach. That would be mean. Hello, Mr. Corey. Oh boy. Thinking about Baldur's Gate on Monday night and how we had trouble. Like, I'm just thinking, I nearly got the Forge Hammer to work. I swear I could have. That would have been excellent. Also funny about how dicey and potentially difficult the combat was, even though I have extra party members. It's just interesting design. I have not gone viral on Blue Sky, which is a shame because, God, I'd love that. I could tweet underneath, hey, my promotion is be nice to each other, donate to Palestine, and also stream Jungkook, or watch my streams. I'm awesome. You know, the best. The only possible thing to do. But I did have an interesting, like, few thoughts, a couple of skeets, because Sky tweets. That's what skeets are for, and nothing else, we swear. Blue Sky community has spoken. We don't care that it's very funny. It definitely sounds like skeet motherfucker. Someone posted as like, it's bad D&D behavior to say try and use the light cantrip as a laser. And I'm like, yeah, that is bad player behavior. I understand the reticence to be like, they're just being creative. And I'm like, maybe creativity in a role-playing game sense is like highly praised and certainly hits high up there as one of the more important things to have in your gaming. But it's not the be-all and end-all, especially when they're conflicting with the mechanic that you agreed. Behavior uses a laser pointer. No, it's not. It really isn't. Like, making it clear. In D&D, no. Why? Because D&D specifically has really in-depth specific spells. They don't want you to improv with the spells. They don't really want you to improv with other abilities like Trip either. Comparatively, you look at another system that wants you to improv with spells, and my example was Mage the Awakening. And you can see what it looks like when a game is trying to encourage you to, you know, think outside the box with the mechanics as opposed to just the character concepts and the stories you want to tell one another. And, like, it feels bad to say it out loud because, let's face it, when someone is engaging with a game and using their brain on the tabletop, yeah, rule 0, exactly, which will always, forever, like end any disagreement or argument about how systems are supposed to work, because you can say, well, we don't do it that way. But in the end, I feel like I still maintain that my point is D&D does not want you to improvise with its spells, and mechanically the system you're playing, if you're engaging to it as much as if you're engaging with it in the way it was written, no, light isn't a laser point. Yeah, it does. Well, one of the first to do it, too. Because one of the first role-playing games, you know? But I assure you, it's because I had this thought with Wildwoods. Weirdly enough, because I was put on the back foot, I was actually arguing with them, even though I've come around to the point of view. The spell Call Lightning for D&D 5th Ed says it strikes a point somewhere, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, there you go. If when D&D wants you to improv, they give you prestidigitation. You want a laser pointing? You know what it actually is? It's fucking dancing lights, an illusion spell. It always is, most of the time. Mage Hand also can't poke someone in the eyes, because all it does is lift an object. I'm like, it sucks. I know, but that's D&D for you. Like, this is why the, let's face it, pretentious, loud, and relatively annoying role-playing evangelists are always saying, hey, try another system. And it's not like, Corey, you haven't. That's not the point I'm trying to make here. But a lot of the time, something where a rules area is conflicting with what you want to do can be, there may be something that's better suited to what you want to do. Dungeon Crawl, anything under the old, a lot of things under the old school Renaissance or Dungeon Crawl classics banner will encourage you to use things like light as a laser pointer, or mess with your magic to do other sorts of interesting effects and improvise it instead of abide by this explicit scenario in which it works. And that can feel better, especially when if you want your spells to feel, your magic to feel less like a recipe. Whatever. Yeah, but can it distract someone? Give them a -2 to something. In the end, for sure, just like you're gonna paste probably an image into Discord, which is worth it. 3.5, it sure couldn't attack. It was supposed to be just lift an object in a consensual way. Well, that's good. And old school Renaissance is probably, or Dungeon Crawl Classics is what you're looking for if you want that magic to do that. Other things, and some spells being able to reverse their effect, which Corey brought up to me, and I was like, I am blindsided. I did not know that that was a thing. I was pretty sure it couldn't. But yeah, it's good. I say it's annoying because when people are happily playing their D&D, or the game of their choice, and other people turn up and say, maybe you should be doing this instead, that's never going to really help. I once, and I still regret it to this day, I have no way to actually get it across. Greg from How to Drink was talking about how he wanted to make a tabletop role-playing game that could be used to play something akin to the Muppets. And I was like, oh yeah, cool. Do a quick hack to Toon, which is based on GURPS, I believe. And you're good to go. You can play a game like that. And he was a bit dismissive, like, yeah, whatever. And it took me long enough to think, oh, fuck. He didn't say he wanted to play a game that involved Muppets. He didn't say he wanted to have a Muppet-like game. He said he wanted to create something that did that. So the recommendation is like, so the recommendation I made of here is a thing that can fulfill a need, not the need you wanted, but something close, is something I regret all the time. And that's going to come up a lot. And honestly, it's an issue that comes up all the time when people are saying something like, I kind of wish D&D's social mechanics were different. Someone's like, here's a completely different game. I'm like, well, you're not getting the exact. The recommendation isn't hitting the mark because they don't want a thing to like solve their problem so much as potentially they may just want to complain about it, or maybe they may just want to talk too. That's also a thing too. Maybe they want to make their own solution as well. Maybe their social mechanics don't come up that often, and they're mostly a dungeon crawl thing, and they don't like that their dungeon crawly beat stick characters to engage in D&D 5 or especially 3.5's mechanics would have to have a completely different skill set when they leave said dungeon. So all they want is something to bolt on top. Yeah, I guess if we're done complaining about the role-playing genre, or the landscape of role-playing games, we can play some Coffee Talk. And before we do, I think it's worth saying that check out Phenomenon. That we have, like, there's a role-playing convention in Canberra. We're looking for a few more pitches, and I want to drop the pitch form here because I am looking for a few more games. I'd love some more suggestions. I'd love anyone who is brave enough to throw their game into the hat and play, like, run a game for some people, and maybe even just, like, see what assistance that you get from the writer wranglers or in the rest of the community. When you ask for something, you can get extra help and develop a game into something that, yes, can be published. There are many micro games available on itch.io, and Fenno doesn't claim ownership over your work in any fucking way, and that obviously I don't think I'd be involved in it if we stole it from you in that way. So you can use this as a test bed to edit it and then sell it. Before you write, if you write a scenario that's enjoyable, can be played in 3 hours, do it. And you'll have a bunch of playtesters, you have some writer wranglers who know their shit, at least I pretend to, in a way that could be really good for you. And while there are a number of really good games on that list that I look forward to seeing in person, I think we need 1 or 2 more. Or 30. If you suggest 30 more, I'll fucking see it. That sounds great. Anyway, Coffee Talk? What do you think? Welcome, Jimbles. I should have went with Jimbles instead of Jumbles. Someone mentioned, oh dude, you were Jimbles in Is this where we were? Tuesday, October 3rd. Last played was day 13, so there are 2 more days. Okay. Let's restart the day so we know where we are. Sunday, October 1st, 2023. The Evening Whispers. Free of charge for Sunday, October 1st, 2023. Vegan food on the rise. Gnome diet popular amongst young adults. Box office movie High Weapon hits astonishing $2 billion worldwide. What Generation Z really wants? An independent survey. Jimbles. Jimbles. Ms. Rachel. Oops. sorry. I'm just really excited. I've done it, Jimbles. Congratulations. Done what? The music I'm making with AJ? I told you about it last time, remember? Oh, yeah, you did. I brought it with me. Check it out. Will you? Really? Okay. Sure we can play it? What about NDAs and stuff? Come on, you silly. We're the only ones here anyway. We'll be fine. I mean, the direction has already changed a lot, so... Oh? Never mind that. Let's just play it quick. So, like... It's actually very loosely based off the drink you gave me the other day. You mean milk honey green tea? Yep. I'll be honest with you, Jimbles. I'm just stuck on the name. What do you mean? Have you ever made a temporary name for a project? Like a placeholder? Right. But even after the project's done, you can't seem to change it to something else? Oh, okay. But the song itself is about old love. Relationship where you've been together a long time. And either it's gonna settle down comfortably or it's gonna end. Like a tipping point. Yeah. I have a question for you. Is predictability really bad for relationships? I'm not sure. But being predictable has its benefits. It can give you a sense of stability. Yet most would say it just brings boredom. I guess it depends on whether both parties want the same future or not. If there's any future at all, you mean? So, what are your thoughts on a long-term partner? There's a saying about how a good partner is like rice. Rice. Because you don't mind having it every day. In fact, some people think they haven't eaten yet if they don't have rice with their meals. As for myself, I don't want anything serious at the moment. I'd rather be focusing on myself. Because you're too busy? Correct? But I get lonely, Jimbles. That's why I know I won't be living alone in the future. By then, it'll be a matter of finding my own milk honey green tea. Something I know I'd go for, my comfort drink. And I'll be my partner's rice. Or else it wouldn't work out in the long run. That makes sense. I'm wondering about one thing though. What is it? If this is going to be a new single, wouldn't everyone expect to hear your voice? I know, but I have a plan for that. You'll see. How are you, by the way, Jimbles? Just fine. Business as usual. Wait, I almost forgot. Did Dad come here last night? Hendry? Yeah, he did. He was meeting up with Mr. Gala, actually? Okay, that's good to know. What do you ask? He didn't reply to my text last night? So I wondered what he was doing? Oh, I see. Do you two not see each other often? What do you mean? I just saw him this morning. We still live under the same roof, after all. Oh, what a surprise. I thought you'd have been raring to move out by the time you turned 21. Well, you're not wrong in thinking that. But Dad's getting older, you know? He's becoming forgetful too. I'm just a little bit worried. Understandable. Besides, we don't really have anyone else, you know? None of our extended family even lives in the States. So as much as he's been a nag my whole life, I feel like I should watch over him for now. Right. Hello, welcome. Good evening to you, Miss Rihanna. Hey, Rihanna. Fancy meeting you here. Ah. Hello. How are you? Sorry, just a second. All right. Hey, Cleric, welcome back. I'm glad you're alive. Is she all right? I'm not sure. And 12-month sub? Jeez, congrats on the full year. Oh well, I'll just get a drink first. Right, what would you like? I'll have a cup of milk, please. Yeah, like a full year's sub? That's fantastic. Congratulations. Welcome back. Sorry, welcome back. I'm glad you're alive. And your trip was fantastic, I assume. And you got up to lots of mischief. Probably. I mean, I'm only assuming, but I think it makes sense. Milk, milk, milk! Cup of hot milk. Seems appropriate. Nothing. Here you go, a cup of warm milk. That is a lot to do. You moved house to date? Yeah. Sorry, finishing a message. Lovely. Here you go, cup of warm milk. Thank you. What's up? Oh, nothing. Just remembered something. But it's nothing special, so don't worry about it. Miss, you alright? No. I think I'm sad? Oh, no. What's wrong? That's right, Riona. What's wrong? I've been doing a lot of thinking. About what? About my situation. Have you ever felt like something you've been doing your whole life might be a mistake? What makes you think that, miss? My apologies. I did not mean to be so dramatic. Would you two mind listening to my scattered thoughts? Of course, let it all out. Ms. Rachel is right. Feel free. After listening to the experiences you and Mr. Lucas had, along with my conversations with Jimbles and the regulars of this coffee shop, I have gradually realized over the past week that I'm severely lacking in awareness about many things. Huh? And what makes it more troubling is, it is likely that my ignorance was on purpose? Ignorance? On purpose? What do you mean? Ms. Rachel, the position you hold today is the result of your efforts and tenacity. You honed your talent, but you did not shirk from taking risks in order to succeed. Your knowledge of the industry has enabled you to successfully navigate it, and I greatly respect your ability to do so. Mr. Lucas also. Although I do not fully understand his content, he is successful enough that people earn a living through his work. I am aware that must require a great deal of courage and flexibility. To put it simply, I feel ashamed of myself, because I may have become too comfortable with the status quo, to the point that I no longer strive to improve my situation. Are you really, though? I mean, you're trying your best, right? I've been trying, yes. But have I been trying my best? That's debatable. And about my intentional ignorance, I'm simply afraid. Afraid. I understand I have only a small chance of being selected for a role in a play. I really do. I understand it's due to my lack of network and the industry's expectations, along with my lack of higher education, and for the simple fact of what I am. I'm truly fine with all that, I really am. Because all of it is a pain I am already familiar with. And perhaps somewhere in the deepest depths of my heart, I'm having to face some familiar rejections again. Having to get used to new pain all over again. Just might be. Might be difficult. Miss. I apologize for all this ruckus. I didn't mean to, Ms. Riona. Would you please allow me to make you a drink? It's on the house. But Jimbles insists, right? Right. In that case, I'd like something made with blue pea, but no milk or ginger, please. Blue pea, no milk, no ginger, so honey lemon blue pea. It's funny how cleric you were like, we're alive, and then you came back with, am dead. Like, come on, that's not how that goes. We put your lemon honey. I'm looking for something with a name. Spicy blue pea. Look. If I don't get anything with a name, I'm just serving this. Cinnamon and honey blue? Yeah, alright. Just deal with it. Here, I hope you'll enjoy it. Thank you. That's all? Alright. What's on your mind? Right now I'm rethinking my true motivation for doing all this. The driving force behind everything I've done up to this point. Well, what was it? Your driving force before you started questioning it? I wish to break free from the shackles of prejudice, whether it's society's or my own. Not only for myself, but also for my kind. I see. So it doesn't have to be an opera, right? Pardon? Reaching that goal can be done a lot of ways. Like politics? Huh. You're not wrong, but... That was just an example, jeez. But I admit, being an entertainer is probably the fastest way to win people over. But that's not what you want to do, is it? My heart trembles for the opera. That is why I wish to pursue it as long as I am able. However, I believe it is also time for me to consider expanding my horizons. Huh? I simply do not wish to be trapped in my own fear forever, although I do regret that my one-track-minded efforts may have been in vain. I don't think everything you've done so far is in vain, though. I always believe in sincere efforts. But never mind that, what are you going to do now? I'm not sure. I already rejected Mr. Lucas's offer. Lucas? He's an influencer who's been coming here recently. Why does that name ring a bell? Oh, wait. You know him? Not closely, but I think we follow each other on Tomodachi. If it's even the same Lucas, though. What was the offer for? I was offered a spot on his new show. While he's still unsure of the format, his aim is to elevate underrated talents, to showcase and interview them in order to bring their work to the forefront. I see. So what if you rejected his offer? Call him. Huh? Or text him. Tell him you changed your mind. What's the worst that can happen? People are allowed to change their minds. If he rejects you, well, that's his loss, isn't it? I'm not sure to be his loss necessarily. Shh. Just do it. Text him. Yeah. Oh, okay. Listen to the kitty cat. Text the cute porn boy. He responded. What did he say? He's happy I changed my mind. And he's going to text me later to talk more about it. It does seem like he's in the middle of something. Well, at least that's one thing settled. Yep. Yes. Thank you. Although I regret my one-track mindset, I cannot say it has been entirely detrimental to my life. It is a habit formed during my time living in the commune. Commune? We banshees used to congregate together in order to protect ourselves from the outside world. Each of us tended to have a specific role in the commune, and we would all work together like gears in a machine. Interesting. I didn't know that. But you left the commune, correct? Yes. Was it difficult? No, because we're not a cult. Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's okay. The commune is simply a defense mechanism from the distant past. So the reason we do not see a lot of banshees around, is it because many still choose to remain in the commune? Right. The world still isn't kind to us. However, we are aware that eventually we must reopen ourselves to the outside world. It was for that reason I learned to drive. You seem to be fond of driving. I am. It's like having a mobile fortress. Which is why I find driving calming. Even in traffic? Well, a mobile fortress, huh? Never thought of cars that way, but that's interesting. Perhaps it's better if I go now. Okay, I'll leave too. If you wish, I can drop you off. Really? I live pretty far from here. It's fine. Okay. See you later, Jimbles. Safe trip, miss. Thank you for your time. My pleasure. I'll see you soon. Suppose I'll wait another hour. Tea jahe rosella, steeped with roasted ginger and a touch of honey. Perfect for rainy evenings. Monday, October 2nd, 2023. The Evening Whispers for Monday, October 2nd, 2023. Gopley Lab shutdown. Researcher to finally stop experiments after 1,304 incidents. Users of Tomodachi's new stories feature. It leads a longer duration. The piece of halfling advice that seared into my memory. So I drove around while I was nursing his broken heart. I really don't know why we're discussing my sad stories right now. Eyes on the happy couple. Oh, it wasn't it wasn't so much sad as cute. But it's true that you and Mr. Bailey should always be in the spotlight, Miss Lure. We're just in the light. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the switch. No. Whoops, my apologies, Mr. Gala. You're literally solid like a wall. I'll take that as a compliment. Ah, here we go. Holy shit, it's everyone. You all found your way to a seat. I'm impressed. We've been here often enough that we know the place like the back of our hand. That's what it means to have regulars, Jimbles. So it does. There you go. Smaller me so you can see Bailey. Now, shall we get the celebration started? Please, I'm so excited. That's adrenaline for you. Hang on to that feeling. You call that adrenaline, I call it a deep, passionate, irresistible fascination for her husband. Hey, don't get too cocky, Mr. Miller. Oh, you're taking Louis' last name, Bailey's? No, we're keeping our last names. But I'll be Mr. Miller if it pleases Ms. Miller. Anything to make you happy. Oh, you always make me melt. Disgusting, he said, wiping off his tears. How many times must I tell you? It was the City Hall flowers. They make my allergies flare up. Sure, let's go with that. Huh. This would be the perfect time for some drinks. I wouldn't say no to something hot, that's for sure. And to something sweet. And to something decadent and chocolatey. But let's keep it fresh. There's enough sweetness here to give me a sugar rush. So, in summary, sweet and chocolatey, but with some freshness to it, please, Jimbles. Chocolatey. Sweet. Freshness. Like mint is fresh, that'll do. Let's go. Oh shit, that's coffee. What am I doing? Honey mint coffee? Fuck, that was close. Let's coffee again. Chocolate mint honey. Go. Mint honey chocolate. Here you go. I hope you enjoy this. Well, can't get it right every time, huh? Oh no, is this completely off? It's gonna be just fine. Yes, what you make always taste great anyway, Jimbles. Fucking hell. Right, I guess we should raise a toast. Does anyone want to make a speech? Someone? Jimbles, maybe? I don't think I'm the right person to give speeches. You definitely are. I am? Yeah, if you want to, we'd love to hear you. In that case, thank you for choosing to come to this cafe, Ms. Lua, Mr. Bailey's. And to thank you for making us feel like a true part of your lives. Hear, hear. You'll always be a part of our lives now, Jimbles. Absolutely. Short and to the point. Good speech. Your turn, Hyde. Really? Oh, well, fine. Thank you, Lua and Bailey's, for entertaining me. And making me consider a counseling career, however briefly. You're a good bunch. That means a lot, Hyde. You've been a very good friend to us. Don't think we're forgetting about you, Gala. Speech time. Right. I don't know you as well as Jimbles, guys. And I haven't helped you nearly as much as Hyde did. But despite that, you've made me feel welcome. You've immediately made me feel part of your family. May this warmth that you show others always reflect as joy in the family you're starting today. Huh. Oh, Gala. Thanks. Thanks, man. Really.
To the happy couple.
To the happy couple. To the happy couple. Yeah, allergies troubling you again, Mr. Hyde? Jimbles, my dear Jimbles? Never think that you're out of reach of my retribution. I do apologize that we only served soft drinks here. Some bubbles would have befitted the occasion. Ah, don't worry about it. As far as I'm concerned, it suits me just fine. Yeah, we're not really drinking booze these days. Oh? Speaking of starting a family, just in case, you know? Oh, and I'm avoiding it in solidarity.
That's nice, you guys. Rooting for you.
Well, they're rooting for each other. That's the whole point. Thanks, Gala. Just imagine little purple elves with horns running around everywhere. And thanks, I think, Hyde. I aim to please.
Personally, I'm fine with soft drinks as well. Never liked the stronger stuff.
He's not lying. I never saw him touch it.
Any specific reason why not? I just don't like the taste. Never got used to it and never particularly tried to. People assume I like to drink, especially because I'm a big burly dude, I guess. But nope.
Assumptions like that are annoying to me. I like that you look at it just as a taste among others, Gala. Sometimes I want to taste wine, sometimes I just want tomato juice. Definitely, booze just became this big social thing. But I for one wish there was a better range of soft drinks. I went to a very expensive restaurant a while ago. They had a soft drink pairing option. Imported some alcohol-free vermouth, homemade some fruit juice. It tasted really nice and unique. But then they also had edible robots. And they made a miniature forest out of vegetables and dark chocolate.
Wow. When did you go to a place like that?
Oh, a while ago. With my family. Back when we were still in touch.
Bay.
I'm okay, sweetie. Well, I make a mean cocktail. There's a hard version and a soft version. In the hard version, I use vodka. In the soft, I don't use vodka. Fair enough.
What else goes into it?
A little bit of basil, some lemon juice, a pinch of salt. Tonic water. That sounds like something I would enjoy.
Wait for it.
And of course, a big dollop of fresh blood.
Here it comes.
O type, preferably universal donors and all that. Yuck. I think this is a joke. I hope this is a joke.
This is why I never gets invited to parties.
What do you mean? I'm invited to all of the parties. Thank you so much for being with us, the three of you.
Thank you for having us. It was fun to meet your friends from work, Baileys. And your sister, Lua. She's got a very strong character. I respect that.
She's impossible, you mean? But I love her to bits. Yeah, she took a while to warm up to me at first. Oh, just a year or 3.
She probably wanted to make sure you were right for her baby sister.
Yes, that was definitely the reason why. She just thinks of me as some sort of softie that she needs to protect. Well, I mean, compared to her, Gala is a softie. I'd say Gala is a softie compared to many people.
Fair enough.
But yes, I think she could take him when he's under fury.
If Jimbles ever moves out and I'm out of my specialty, I can ask for your sister's number, I guess.
You would have to hurry. Or you'll have to step over Your primary school friend, Bailey's? Marco? I thought I caught him staring at her. I bet they didn't leave it at staring. The two witnesses delightfully cliche, isn't it? You seem to be enjoying the gossip very much, Mr. Hyde. Of course I do. That's how I take my best pictures. Longing glances, touches filled with pent-up desire. Scorn dissimulated in a smirk. Hopefully you've captured some pictures of our lovebirds too. Ah, yeah, I really can't wait to see them. Well, that's the downside of film. I know. But it will be worth it, so I'm happy to be patient. Good girl. In that case, I have a little reward for you. A perfect shot. Oh, look at this, babe. This is amazing. What a beautifully captured moment, Mr. Hyde. Yes, truly. Thank you again for doing this, Hyde. Don't mention it. I had an alright time doing it. You can keep this if you want. It's just a Polaroid, but... no, it's absolutely lovely. It looks so friendly and warm. Like the wedding we always really wanted to have. Yeah, once we sifted through the superfluous details.
Love that you guys figured that out in the end. And I love this picture.
Do you only have the one, Mr. Hyde? Why, Jimbles? You wanted to frame it and hang it on your wall? Actually, yeah, something like that. Good thing I saw it coming. Now newlyweds don't object. I have almost the exact same one here for you. No objections whatsoever. Yeah, I'd love that. It'd mean a lot to have a little memory of this day hanging around here. Thank you so much. No, thank you. Yes, Jimbles, I'm not sure where we'd be without you. So I take it that you've decided to embrace photography, Mr. Hyde. It would seem so.
Oh, come on, tell him.
Tell us what? Nothing's been confirmed yet.
I'm certainly not going back on it. You aren't either, right?
Of course not.
Well then.
Just tell them the story. It's obvious you're dying to.
Don't have to ask me twice. Hyde has already agreed to shoot another wedding. They're a really sweet couple who's been coming to visit their kid at the hospital. Little Rose has been sick for a while. Doctors think she's going to get better eventually, but no one knows exactly when. So her parents have decided to get married in her room with her around.
That's a lovely idea. I bet little Rose is thrilled.
She is. An entire party next to her bed. Can you imagine? Anyhow, they got to chatting with Hyde. And just like that, he promised to take their pictures. Pro bono.
That's very good of you, Mr. Hyde. It's nothing. I could use the experience. So that I can milk my modeling ex-colleagues for their wedding pictures. Sounds like good social redistribution to me.
Right?
So does that mean you're sticking around Seattle for good, Hyde? I've got the house, and I've got the job. I've got my own pocket werewolf. So it sounds like I'll be staying here a little while. That's great to hear. How's the house coming along? Taking ages, but it'll look good when it's finished. I'm having it redone from scratch, so it's a process. But as a vampire, my needs are a little particular. Fair enough. I think it's normal to be particular when it comes to your dream home, you know?
What would a dream house look like for the two of you?
We're not too sure yet.
But we're not repeating the same mistakes. No endless Tomada chill scrolling to look at other people's homes.
No overspending or feeling inadequate on my side.
We love
It's all right. I'm glad we talked it all through. No one made me realize that it's fine if I don't earn as much as she does. If my family doesn't contribute anything. In fact, Louis' mom told me the same during the wedding. I didn't know you'd talked about it. Don't worry. It went really well. She said what mattered to her is that I make her daughter happy. Which is good because that's what matters to me, too. And a happy Laura is a Laura who powers through her job. Yeah, I really can't consider slowing down my career. Well, maybe a little. Yeah, when the time comes. But the thing is, I don't mind slowing down my career. I've always been the one bringing up the kids topic. It's not like I don't want them, but I was afraid of what it'd do to my work.
That makes sense. Women are always expected to do more when it comes to child rearing.
Well, not now, couple. I've decided that when we have kids, I'll be a stay-at-home dad. I'll do some freelance work, if and when I have time. Not so much for the money as to keep my brain working. But I'll be taking care of the little ones and of our place. You know, I keep thinking how happy I am that I met you and married you. Not many men would have wanted that. You'd be surprised.
Times are changing and so on.
Times are making more room for people to follow their wishes. I've known many men who'd rather stay at home with their children and go to work every day and almost never see them. You two just complement each other well. I think so too.
Mr. Miller? Mrs. What?
I know, using my family name on you feels wrong. They would throw a fit if they heard you do that. They absolutely would. It's almost tempting. But none of that matters much anyway. As long as we're still Lure and Bailey's. As long as we're still Lure and Bailey's. Excuse me. It sounds like Hyde has found a new way forward.
He has, yeah.
I'm really happy about that. When I first met him, I thought he was a bit mysterious. And honestly, a bit of a jerk. But he's really quite fragile, isn't he?
There's nothing more solid and more fragile than an immortal. Yeah, nothing screws with your head quite as much as having unlimited time.
Even elves with their only long-ish lives have issues.
I can imagine. Werewolves are somewhere between elves and humans. And we also struggle with that stuff. I guess the bottom line is, everyone gets bored and confused once in a while, right? And the longer you live, the more once in a whiles you get.
That makes sense to me.
I will say, though, I'm mighty happy that he's sticking around. For all that he can be a difficult man, he also makes life a lot more interesting. And we just really get each other after all this time. You two know what I mean.
Yeah, we really do. At this point, even when we need to take a bit of a time out, we can trust that we'll always find our way back to each other.
That's right. You know, he's got a way of finding good people. Hyde, I mean. He liked Jimbles from the start. Not that I've ever disagreed, but he just really got you right away.
He has been very kind to me and perceptive about me as well.
And I'm glad he befriended you two. This chat right now is really good.
You're alright too, Gala. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of you.
Right back at you. Ah, listen to that. It's pouring rain again.
I'd be really cold if I didn't have your jacket, babe. Hey, comrade. Are you okay? Yeah, don't worry about me. I always worry about you. And I guess that's kind of my job now. Yeah, I did. Also Bailey and Lewis. I only forgot to worry about you too.
You guys are cute. But you know what's even better than worrying about each other? Not worrying about each other.
Point taken.
Rainy weddings are meant to be good luck anyway.
I've always wondered where that came from. Sounds like lip service for the happy couple. To avoid a meltdown if it rains, which must happen often enough. Really? So you don't know? Don't know what? Ah, maybe it's just a thing among elves. Yeah, well, I have been married a while. It's pretty great, gotta say. Do approve. God. Maybe 9 years before long. It's pretty cool. Anyway. Welcome back, comrade. It's good to see you as well. Lovely subscription. That's very good. It's ironic. Maybe that's just a thing among elves. Have you heard of it, Jimbles?
You're referring to the Goddess's Tears legend?
That's the one.
Never heard of that.
It's actually a whole epic in medieval elven fiction. But I can give you the short version.
Go on, I'm very curious.
Alright then. A long time ago lived a powerful goddess. That goddess had many children, but all of her children one she liked best. They were the shyest and quietest. When their siblings screamed for attention, they sat aside and played with clouds. When the siblings tormented each other, they silently looked at the stars. When their siblings ran away from the rain, they waited and watched the rain fall. The goddess thought, even if all my children desert me, this one will always be by my side. They're kind and gentle. They will love me and take care of me. She thought of the days ahead and smiled. But one day, as a young godling sat on the edge of a cloud, pondering the world, a gust of wind blew on them and they lost their balance. Oh no. Don't worry, it's not a sad story. Alright then. Carried by the wind, they floated to the ground, and immediately they were astonished. There were so many things around them that they'd never seen before. They were both delighted and lost, and they stood rooted in place for many human years, until a human found them there. Shall we call the godling Aeon, and the human Ray, just for clarity?
It's gonna help me for sure. I get lost without names.
Alright, Aeon and Ray it is. Ray walked up to Aeon and, finding them stunned, guided them forward. They took them to their village and showed them how they lived their life. As the days passed by, Aeon started talking to Ray. They discussed stars and planets and clouds and suns. They talked of harvest and of young children, of famines and old men. They talked of time and of eternity, and they looked into each other's eyes. They found both the briefest of moments and the longest era in there. That's how they both knew they were in love. They decided to get married, but both of them wanted the ascent of their family. Ray got it without any trouble. Their family were quite fond of Aeon by then. When Aeon went to see their mother, the goddess, that old hag, give her a chance, my love. She improves. But yeah, at first she wasn't thrilled. In fact, she was outraged that her favorite child should be taken away from her. That reminds me of someone. I promise you, she's a lot better than my mother. Anyway, she got really angry, and she told Aeon, get married if you wish, but if you do get married, then you shall wither and die, just like your fiancé.
Yuck.
And to nobody's surprise at this point, Aeon said, I'm alright with that. What's eternity if I can't have Ray by my side? Down to get married they went. For many hours the goddess was angry and shouted, and for many more hours she was despondent and sulked. And finally she turned an eye onto the ground to look at Aeon and Ray. They were in the field where Ray had first found Aeon. They bore garlands of flowers, and they were surrounded by people they loved. And for the first time, Aeon wasn't quiet at all. They were singing and dancing, their eyes sparkling, their hair floating on the wind. And the goddess saw that for the first time in an eternity, their child was happy. She regretted her bitter words then. But a goddess's word, once spoken, isn't easily broken. Yeah, he's going on quite a while, Jesus. The sadness for her child's mortal days, she started crying. One by one, her tears hit the earth in a thick cloud of rain. But instead of running from it, Aeon and Ray danced with it. And so the goddess said, "For each tear of mine that falls onto you, you may live another year. And even as your hair turns grey and your skin turns parched, may that year see you both dancing and singing, still in love with each other." And according to elves, that's how we came to be. But I think that's a bit far-fetched. My love, are you tearing up? It's nothing. You're just really beautiful sometimes. And long-winded. You're a born legend teller, Mr. Baileys. That was an astonishing rendition of that story.
Yeah, that was epic. I'm not gonna look at Rain the same way now.
It's just a silly legend. It's not silly at all. And you're right, that the goddess is a lot better than your mother. Told you.
My history with Rain is a lot simpler. I just really love it when it rains outside and you're all warm indoors.
Yeah, that's a very cozy feeling. My bedroom when I was a little girl was on the top floor. So I could hear the rain fall at night when I was in my bed. It was great.
I wish we lived in a world where everyone had that. A place to be safe while the rain falls outside.
For sure. Dreary post-wedding party, Jesus. Ah, look, here's at least another someone who's safe in the rain right now.
Oof, that's a very wet little guy.
Poor girl, did he just shake rain all over you?
He did a little, but that's fine. He's a cute one. What's he doing here, though? Is he your cat, Jimbles?
No, but he's been around a couple of times. I do remember seeing him a week or so ago. He's not any friendlier than he was then. Although he's not especially aggressive either.
Maybe he's adopting you. Wouldn't be the first. That's pretty much how you get Hyde, too.
Or someone? If that's the case, he hasn't found him yet. We came by another time a few days ago and was actually quite helpful, but it didn't look settled then either. Thank you, Luxie. And there he goes. Very mysterious. What did I miss?
A cat, apparently.
Oh, yes, I saw it go. What was that all about?
We're not entirely sure.
He has come by a handful of times, but he doesn't seem to stay very long or ask for anything. I was saying that he might be looking for someone. Oh, perhaps he is. In many traditions, cats are depicted as having special foresight. Messengers between worlds, so to speak. He may know something that we don't, or see something we can't see.
That's just what they want you to believe. Looking mysterious to get food and cuddles.
Works for me!
I was saying that reminds me of someone, actually.
No comment.
Uh-huh. Anyhow, what was that call about?
That was the interior designer about the house. For some reason, he needed to know the exact size of my turntable, as well as whether I wanted walnut or oak floors. I just want floors I can walk on. That's surprising. I thought you'd be more particular about decoration, Hyde. I am particular in a sense that I want it to look good.
But he's not got no clue with what to do, how to get there. I mean, you've seen his car. It's not, peak design trends.
That car served me right, thank you very much. I remember when a certain werewolf didn't want to drive me around.
I shouldn't have brought this up. Truce.
Why don't you help Hyde with decorating then, Gala? Why indeed?
My job. Time.
Your job? Time? I see. Everyone's a critic, but the truth is, Gala has no understanding of color, material, or shape. I'm a lazy interior designer at best. But Gala is an interior designer's waking nightmare.
Not true. I just go for functional things.
That's what people say when they've got no taste.
Yeah, maybe my taste in vampires is the problem here.
I think your taste in vampires is your one saving grace.
Ugh.
It sounds like you're gonna be just fine.
Indeed.
Being like this all together when it's dark and damp, and feeling good and safe and home, it's a pretty rare feeling in a kind of public place.
I think the kinda is key here. As far as I can remember, this is never been a strange space to me. It's my space, and I'm lucky enough to share with other people I like.
I definitely feel the same way. Thanks for that, Jimbles.
I'm glad that's how it feels to you.
Our patron's comfort has always been our priority. Goal very much achieved then.
That and also, you all are alright. Sounds like everyone's gonna be busy with their own stuff for a while. But I can't wait to come back here and see your faces again. Whether in a week or a month or a year. I know it's gonna be a good time.
Cheers to that. Hear, hear. You are all welcome anytime, separately or together, as I'm looking forward to hearing about what you get up to. We'll definitely pop by to give you news.
And get your fury remedies.
And to listen in on the drama. I can't wait to welcome you back. I think the rain is over. We've kept up for a while already, Jimbles.
Yeah, we should all use the dry spell to get back home.
Consider the night cold. You go first, guys. We'll be stepping on each other's toes.
Alright. Good night, Jimbles.
Good night. Good night, you two. Wedding night threesome? Wedding night threesome? Let's go, darling.
I guess not.
Let's. Good night, Jimbles. Thanks again for being with us. Tonight and on other nights. No, thank you for everything, truly. Have a good rest, Jimbles.
Will do. You guys coming?
Yeah, just hold the door for me a second longer. Bay, what are you doing? I'm carrying you over the threshold, of course. That's on the way into the home, not on the way out of the bar. I can do both. You're silly. Maybe. But I love you. I love you too.
Bustling, busy, and abuzz.
People whose thoughts I can hear almost as well as my own by now. Whose successes and failures matter to me as much as my own. I suppose that's what it feels like. To have a chosen hive. Are we done? I don't know, roll credit sounds appropriate. I'm not empowering you, comrade. It's much funnier to leave you waiting and wanting. Teasing you with it's much more fun at the moment. Yeah. No.
Try to press the 80 key.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's enough. Tuesday, October 3rd, 2023. Yeah, agreed. Just want someone to say no. The Evening Whispers, Tuesday, October 3rd, 2023. Fire director resigns in wake of shocking leaks. Heir of American business royalty disowned after choice of wife. Killer algae, the new invasive species. Ooh. Somehow this feels like deja vu.
Hey,
Welcome, Officer Georgie.
what's cracking? Aside from the thunder outside, that is.
Yeah, deja vu.
What?
Nothing. Everything's fine. Very good, comrade. I have everything I need to avoid another blackout.
That's good news. You know, weather has kind of grown on me.
Really?
Yeah. Not something I'd like to have forever, of course. But the thunder no longer sounds so angry to me.
Interesting. What does it sound like to you?
No idea. Just not scary anymore. Anyway, I want to order something.
Perfect. What would you like?
Make me whatever I ordered a couple of weeks ago.
A couple of weeks ago, huh?
Yeah, give or take. You were promoting a new tea selection at the time.
Good times.
I remember it had an interesting color. I'll take whatever you gave me that day.
Fuck off. It's been like 3 months in real life. Blue pea, honey, cinnamon. Enjoy. It's good. You'll love it. Yeah, whatever. Here you go, officer.
Not really what I ordered, I think.
Oh, it isn't?
You're right, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, you know what? I'll take it anyway. As long as it doesn't have milk in it.
I see. All right. I'm sorry. Once again.
You're right?
I feel like I've been making so many mistakes lately. I wonder why. Fuck off.
Do you ever take a break? When was the last time you closed up shop?
I don't remember.
You should take a break. Really, close up shop when you can. Take a week off or something.
I'll consider it. How are you, officer? How's work?
Work, huh? Well, it's only been a couple of days since I was here. But I admit, a lot has happened.
Oh?
Yeah, for starters, word is spread that parking on Bourne Street is no longer safe.
Because of the vandalism?
Yeah. And I really don't want it to escalate, you know? I don't want the story of the street rewritten into something bad.
Makes sense. So what did you do?
What makes you think I did anything? Just a guess. Well, you're not wrong. The day after our last talk, I paid the old gnomes a visit. I had a chat with them.
Oh, what did you talk about?
Nah, gnome stuff. Talking about what could happen to them in the area due to the vandalism they committed. They were remorseful to a point.
Because they were upset about what happened to the remains of their friend?
Right. All they wanted was to create something memorable that would stay in everyone's mind. One way or another.
Even in a bad way?
That's what I thought they were going for, too. Turns out, it's not the case. They just wanted to create something memorable. Something that gets everyone talking. But when I gave him a hypothetical scenario with rumors getting out of control and how folks will spin the whole thing into someone else, they were a bit stunned, honestly.
I am glad to hear that. Is it because they didn't think of the consequences that far ahead?
That's right. Told them it could potentially lead to the street being closed because it would be deemed unsafe, maybe even rebuilt into something completely different, which would effectively erase all trace left of their friend. So they decided to stop right there, right then.
Interesting.
But, you know, I get their need to keep the memory alive. Even if what they did was a bit misguided. I understood. Still, what they did was not the way to go about that. And honestly, I'm still trying to wrap my head around all this memory stuff. Shows that I and the world probably need to learn a lot more about fairy folk in general.
I agree. So, what did you do next? Did you arrest them?
No. All I did that day was chat with him. Because I wanted a clearer picture on everything. Including the old fairy market and all. I also shared the story about my grandpa. In the end, they said whatever I decide to do, they'll accept. So I went home.
I see.
You know, my daughter asked what happened.
Sin, how dare I?
Now, and since she gave me good advice on the case and everything, told her the whole story. About the street, about the tree.
Well, that's really everything?
Yeah. Anyhow, after our talk, I guess she started looking at the fairy folks' history. And in one of those videos, she did, I have no clue what to call them. The videos of herself packing orders while talking about stuff.
I see.
I reposted on my Tomato Chill a couple of days ago.
I see.
She basically talked to her viewers about what she learned in the video.
About your case?
No. Only things she's learned on her own.
Got it. That's great, though. You never know. Maybe through her video, curiosity will spread. Get everyone wondering about this piece of disappearing history.
I mean, you're right. Who knows what the future holds?
Lucas is in the house, yo.
Hey,
Sup, what's up, what's up? And you, Pops, how goes it?
all good. You're in high spirits, aren't you?
Always. Anyway, Pops, what is shaking?
I think I should be the one asking you that. What's with all the excess energy?
You're right, and I probably should explain. But first, dear Jimbles, may I put in an order?
You may.
I'd like a blue pea latte with super cool latte art on top. Ooh. Yeah, I'm sorry I moved it to a random location. Covering up and stuff. Such a sin, how dare I, right? I was making an excellent grilled cheese sandwich. Cup of blue latte with a masterpiece on top. A masterpiece, hey, I like your confidence. Anyway, cheers. Nice. Thanks, Jimbles.
So what's up, kid?
All's well, Pops. I'm waiting for the lady to arrive.
So, Miss Brianna's coming?
Yeah, she should be here soon. The last couple of days have been really intense for us. In fact, I didn't sleep at all until last night. Why? Let's just say we've been busy cooking up stuff. We're busy cooking up stuff. What is it?
I know you're a hustler, kid. Your schedule is probably not like everyone else's. But I hope you don't drag others into unhealthy habits unnecessarily. Although I know next to nothing about banshee biology.
Doesn't she do late night deliveries?
No.
Sometimes she does deliveries until morning.
No, then never mind, kid. Forget everything I said earlier.
Phew. I was like, oh man, what stupid thing did I do this time?
Nah, I was just pulling your leg. You're both adults. I was just playing at the nosy and annoying old guy. Still, it's good that you guys are talking. Especially considering what happened the first time you two met.
Yeah, no kidding. That's what I mean by me doing stupid things, too. Sometimes I don't slow down enough to see the forest for the trees, you know?
It happens.
As long as you're aware of it and take a step back from time to time. Yeah. Welcome, Ms. Rihanna. Hello.
Lady, finally you're here. Good evening, miss.
Hi, everyone. Was the traffic bad for you? No, not at all. I had to deliver something before I came. That's why I'm a bit late. I apologize.
Nah, you're not late. I'm just early.
Would you like anything to drink? Yes, please. I'd like a cup of mild coffee sweetened with a lot of honey, if you would.
Coffee, honey, go!
I kind of like the fawn fuckboy. He's annoying as hell, but great character.
That's what I used to order back in the day.
Really?
So what's really been happening with you two? This kid stayed up for days for something, apparently. Banshee. Does that include you as well?
Yes, but those are just my regular working hours. See? And? I thought we were done talking about that, Pops. What the heck?
I'm not done playing the role of annoying and nosy old guy, that's all.
Jeez. Anyway, the truth is, I'm getting some banshee pussy. Me and the lady have been discussing the show's format. Oh, how goes it so far? We're almost there. Right? I think, yes. We've been discussing it quite intensely the past couple of days. We're at a point where things are beginning to take shape. But it's just not quite there yet. But almost. That's why I've been staying up late, organizing all the ideas into a deck. Making up a new show proposal to pitch to my team. Yeah, like, but he's a fawn. If he's a satyr, like, he's fucking, right? They fucking. Dionysus would be so unimpressed with Lucas. Come on, get that spooky goth girl titty. Are you two gonna work together then? In a way, yes. It is my intention to act as Lucas's guide to the city. I'm going to have him drive too sometimes. Yeah. I don't want her to always drive me around. But I might need some time to get used to driving again. Is that okay? Of course. My suggestion would be for us to drive across the Evergreen Point Bridge on days when there is less traffic, when the sun is out. It will make you feel good, I'm sure of it. Okay, let's do it. Anyway, so that's what's been happening. I've been helping you find auditions. I wasn't aware there were many ways to find audition leads online. You still have to vet them though, because there are so many fakes out there. But I'll help you with that, don't worry. Okay. Yeah, one spooky tip.
Well, sounds good, yo. I wish you the best of luck.
Oh, that was their normal story arc. Thank you. Not their good story arc, so I think I fucked up too many drinks for them. I might have to leave soon.
Huh? What? Why?
Why? I haven't eaten anything substantial since this morning. It was a really busy day. Oh, what? Let's go then. You can stay. I'll just go for a quick bite and come back. No, let's just go. We're partners, right? Besides, we still have a lot of things to discuss. You're right. Okay, if you're fine with it. I think it's time for us to go. I mean, for me. Roger that. Let's get going. See you later, Pops. Good luck with everything, alright?
You too, you too.
Bye, Jimbles. See you again soon. Goodbye.
So, just you and me now.
Nothing wrong with that.
I have to go soon, though. Judah calls.
Sure. Hey! Hello, Jimbles. How are you? Freya!
Hey, Miss Greenhair.
Hi, officer. Not long time no see.
Heard you been going around the world, huh?
Around the world is a bit much. But I've been somewhere. I'm glad to see you here, Freya.
Well, as much as I'd like to stay and chat, Judah calls.
Oh, that sucks. I missed you. Well, see you later then, Georgie.
Yeah. Don't forget to tell Jimbles the truth, okay?
What?
Later, Jimbles.
I will. I don't remember her voice at all either. Let me move over there. So, my buddy, my pal, my good friend, Jimbles, what's up? Why didn't you tell me you were coming? Before you start blaming me, it was a last minute thing. Even I didn't know I'd be back so soon. So what makes you return sooner than expected? Well, maybe I'll tell you after a drink. Hey, do you remember my very first order ever?
Espresso.
Yeah, you have a good memory. First time I was here, it was raining as hard as it is now. I thought nothing was open anymore until I saw your shop. Your espresso is one of the best coffees I've ever had. Thank you. One espresso for me, please. Just saying it naturally with a little bit lighter to like slightly higher up and gentler. Which makes me more breathy, as Mako has said before, but hey, it'll do. Here you go, Freya. Cup of triple shot espresso for you. Great. Again, this deep aroma and such stellar flavors. Thanks. So, mind telling you why Officer Georgie said what he said? Which part? Something about telling me the truth. Ah. Well, about that. Okay. I'm leaving for a writer's residence soon, and it's really, really far away. What? I know. It was impulsive. It was something I did on a whim. It's break time. Come on, Freya. I know. Me and my old buddy sent the application form like last month, not really expecting anything. But we got accepted, and somehow it's for the year's rotation. Which means I need to pack and get ready really soon. It's not a scam, is it? Of course not. How long is it going to be? I don't know, probably a few months. But I might try to keep traveling after that. Okay. Jimbles? Are you sad? No. Don't be sad while I'm gone, okay? I said I'm not sad. Aww. Anyway, tell me what's been happening all this time while I've been gone. There should have been a lot of juicy stories waiting for me, right? Oh, you have no idea. Spill it. Everything. All right. So it started around 2 weeks ago. Roll credits. Fuck yeah. Aka's working on a game while Myrtle helps from time to time. I can't pause it. I actually really gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back. You get to watch the whole thing. Sorry. Won't put it on. Stupid biological realities. Anyway, cool. Congratulations, everybody. We have finished Coffee Talk 2. What a sweet, kind, cute little game. Good job, everybody. I'm glad we managed to finish it. Highly enjoyable, too. So, the mystery of the cat. Oh, Miss Rihanna, hello again. I didn't expect there was more. Hello. I dropped something here a long time ago, so I'm here to get it. Oh, what item was it? It's fine, I've got it. It was right under this seat. Really? Huh. I always been sure to check everything before closing, too. There are times when we simply miss things. Particularly if it is a task we have performed numerous times. That's true. I guess it's a sign for me to double check everything. It may, or it may not be. I have a feeling you will find something of interest either way. There is even the possibility of gaining a complete understanding of everything. Or everyone. Pardon? I didn't quite catch that. Have a good evening, Jimbles. Oh, okay. Have a safe trip, Ms. Rihanna. Huh. Yeah, I gotta play it again up to 6 times, apparently. Oh, well, looks like no one else will be coming tonight. Might as well go check on... What was that? Sounded like it came from inside the drawer. What the... The missing items, that they're here. Yeah, 6 times apparently. But they vanished a while ago. Now, what is really going on? I'm hoping we're done, Corey. Yeah, good endings for everyone, bad endings for everyone, middle endings for some people. There, you have now seen part of the image, but there are still many details to discover. Yeah. You just go play a game and start again. But we're done. That's coffee talk for now, my friends. One time through the story is enough. Yeah. I'm not. Yeah. Great. Lovely game. I'm not doing more. But it is break time. And when we return from break time, I've got a surprise for you. Corey, ready the surprise. Okay, we're back. Hello, hello. Thank you for bearing with me while I had something to eat. Just some pasta they made. It was very tasty. I did like it. Okay, so Mr. Corey, please regale us with what you have created for us. Actually, fuck, I'll do it. But you need to correct me if I get wrong and tell me what I roll. So Corey has made a list of 20 games that are all recommended by him as things I would most likely enjoy. Yeah, see, he's right. And thinks it would be an excellent idea for me to now roll 1d20. We will see what comes up and then I'll play it. Oh, ho, ho. Yes, yes, yes. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully enjoy it. Look, I trust that you have my best interest at heart. Plus, I keep mentioning that you spent so much time building it for me. Wouldn't normally try. Yes, games that I wouldn't normally try, indeed. That you like and think I'd enjoy. Now, I am afraid of some crafty survivally games, but I'm pretty sure that he has removed them because knowing how much I don't like that type. And I am allowed to play it for about 5 minutes or so, decide yay or nay whether I'm continuing going or rolling again. I know what is number 17, and only 17. 17 is Little Inferno. There you go. Uh-huh. No, that's not what I wanted. Uh-huh. Cool, that'll do. Make this a little bit larger so you can see what I'm doing. Ready? May not be able to see the number, but I'll try and make sure it's as visible as possible. Are we ready? Everyone prepare for what's going to happen next. 3. Lift it without turning. Without turning the die. Show you the number 3 on my fancy wormwood dice. Curse of Monkey out. Fucking hell yeah. Shows us 19. I assure you it was definitely 3. Or another Monkey Island if I'd rather. Interesting. I think the hardest part is it wasn't like prepared, so I need to start a download now. You can. Yeah, that suspicious thing's closed now. You can see my screen. We're at 16% already, and I started it a few seconds ago, so I think we'll be all right. God, I was tempted to boot up. Not a big download. Yeah, true. I was tempted to like alt tab to Duolingo just to do that in the meantime. But what if the bandwidth goes all screwy and then you're also disappointed in me? That could happen. It's unlikely, but it could. I'll note that I'm getting it from my Steam family library, which is granted to me by Corey. Didn't want to tab over check out Idle Heroes. Oh god! Wow, yeah, it is actually open. Let's just do that. You got a few seconds, right? Well, they're done. Unlock the fourth party. I have 4 of them going. 4 parties worth of formations going at the same time. Since I've unlocked all of the champions, like, sure, I can actually use them. But it still seems like a bit of a waste. Sort of status change. That'd do it, wouldn't it? Giving up the ghost. Yeah, exactly. I minimized Discord. Who knows what I'm up to there? Very mysterious. Oh, verifying. We're nearly done. Okay, also made a martini. Not a double, and that's why it's so much lower. And I drank it, at least quite a lot of it, while eating dinner. It was a lovely spaghetti that Emma made. Okay. We're just setting up the formation. Now we'll see if anyone in the VODs or on the YouTubes or the tweeting at me is like, hey, your formation sucks, man. What are you doing? I just spend all your legendaries on Evelyn. Well, 'cause she buffs the party so much, man. I feel like she's an excellent choice. Anyway, that should do for now. Let's play The Curse of Monkey Island. It's funny, like, because, oh man, Comrade's so mean. He definitely knows what he's talking about. So, turn off display capture, go to game capture, stop capturing that, grab it from Curse of Monkey Island. Turn it on. Yeah, Assyrian is pretty good for buffs. Like, it's pretty powerful. Language file is forced to be ignored. And go. Okay. Hey, there we go. Cool. The Curse of Monkey Island. Being a tale of swashbuckling adventure. I've played The Secret of Monkey Island and Secret of Monkey Island 2. Don't think I finished 3. The remaster of 1 was highly enjoyable a few years ago. I bet that sound is freaking out the dog. Yeah, oh Jesus fucking Christ, it's a puzzle game. The monkeys are listening. Jesus Christ. Deep in the Caribbean. Monkey Island. So it's a comedy puzzle game from Ron Gilbert and other luminaries of the LucasArts puzzle venture. I think this is the 3rd game in the series, Curse of Monkey Island. I have played the first.
Captain's log.
Yeah.
Guybrush Threepwood. Lost at sea for days now. I have no crew or navigational instruments. No provisions except a half-eaten corn dog, and unless I find water soon, I'm surely done for. Only the hope of finding my love, Elaine, keeps me going. My quest for the fabulous treasure called Big Whoop has left me in this sorry state. I thought it would bring me fame and glory. Instead, it delivered me into the clutches of my enemy, the zombie pirate LeChuck. I had thwarted his evil plot to marry Elaine, and he was after revenge. Really, really thirsty now.
Twice, too.
If only I could have a small drink of fresh water, I might have the strength to sail on. Oh, but I know there's nothing but ocean for miles and miles. If I could reach land, I might find water and some food. Fruit, maybe. Something to fight off the scurvy and help me get my strength back. Maybe some bananas. Oh, why do I torture myself like this? I might as well wish for some chicken and a big mug of grog for all the good it'll do me. Oh, my sweet Elaine. Am I cursed to starve here on this ocean without seeing your face just one more time? Am I...
What a change compared to Coffee Talk, right? What a refreshing change. Dominica Amato, that's cool. Yeah. And good writing. Yeah. Someone's gonna change the stream information. I don't think I can alt tab. Oh. Michael Land did an amazing job. I was just thinking about and Hans Christian Rumscheffel. I was just thinking about how good the music is at the moment. Probably continues to be. Jeez. Honestly, Corey, it explains a little bit about the sense of humor too, because Monkey Island games have a very specific kind of wit and highly enjoyable, that's for sure. You put your credits at the beginning of the game, people can't skip them. Yeah, it's a thanks, don't worry. You're welcome. Ah, okay. The story's not by Ron Gilbert. Don't worry, just because something is noticed doesn't mean it's a flaw. Sometimes you are noticed and appreciated.
I have to tell you, LeChuck, I just don't feel that way about you.
Elaine?
By my congealed blood, you'll learn to love me. Sail with me, and I'll make you queen of the dead.
I can't. I'm washing my hair tonight.
Blast be your hair, woman! Can't you see that this salty old sea corpse pines for your every gentle caress?
You know, I don't think my father would approve of me dating the undead.
Ended up after
And you're
LucasArts.
probably
That's
too
curious.
nice a zombie pirate for me anyway. Let's just be friends instead. Let's face it, LeChuck. You're an evil, foul-smelling, vile, codependent villain, and that's just not what I'm looking for in a romantic relationship right now.
Darn your riddles, you saucy female! What do you mean? Ah! Oh!
You're a bloodthirsty monster who's already kidnapped me once, tortured my friends, and taken from me the only man I ever loved, Guybrush Threepwood.
Ah, how romantic. Ship ahoy!
Threepwood! Fish him out.
Guybrush?
One or two puzzles from the
Guybrush
original. When he
Threepwood. By my gangrenous gut, I don't know how you escaped my carnival of the damned, but you won't escape a taste of my blade! Ah! Ooh, the lass has spirity. Throw him in the hold. I'll finish him after the battle. Turn loose the longboats. And prepare
My volume or the
flaming
games?
Voodoo cannonball.
Part 1. The demise of the zombie pirate Chuck.
I've got to get out of here and help Elaine.
Oh,
If I could only get through this one door, well, then I could easily
That'll do.
overpower the armed guards above, slip
honestly,
over
I'm
this
not sure
side, and make for the
what's
shore.
happening there.
Quit your mumbling, captive. Blast ye scurvy dogs!
Helium balloons, eh?
This'll make you rue the day.
Use helium balloons with cannon restraint rope. Yeah, that'll do.
I've asked you.
I can't use a balloon with that.
Small pirate.
You drink bilge water, and your mother's dress you funny.
Oh, right, that's right. Pick
Take
up,
that.
examine, talk to.
Nice cannonballs.
My
I don't
verbs.
think I've ever seen a cuter pirate. If I rough him up, he may shoot me.
Let's see if you can take this. Stand your distance.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Who are you?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Who are you?
I don't have to voice
I'm
it at
the
all.
evil
Hell
pirate
yeah.
Bloodnose, the wickedest fiend ever to sail under the banner of King Death. I'd as soon chew your nose off as look at you.
You sound pretty tough.
I'm so tough. In junior high, I stuffed Davy Jones in his locker.
How tough are you again?
How tough are you again?
I'm so tough, I could survive being flogged with a cat and 9 tails for half an hour. Or 3 cats or 5 tails for 18 minutes.
How tough are you again?
I'm so tough, I drink milk straight from the carton.
Ooh. Are you wearing a fake beard?
Bloodnose the pirate would not have a fake beard.
Yes, it is. It's been glued to your ear hair.
Actually, it's a highly sophisticated beard weave, made from the chest and back hair of real pirates. I'm hoping it'll take root if I don't wash it for a while.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not a pirate. Wally! Don't you recognize me? It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh, gee. Hello, Mr. Wood.
The last time I saw you, we were prisoners in LeChuck's dungeon. Why would you sign on with a ship of the living dead?
Well, Mr. Brush, at first I had some misgivings about it. But thanks to LeChuck's seminars, motivational lectures, and audio books on Parrot, I've become a vicious corsair. You can too. Ask me how.
Tell me about these audiobooks.
To become a pirate, the audio books on Parrot are the key. You get a set of 12 parrots, 1 a month. Return as many as you like. Keep them all and live. They teach you to talk just like a pirate. All the key phrases are in there. Blow the man down. Shiver me timbers. Who's a pretty bird? All the phrases a pirate needs to command respect on the high seas.
Tell me about these seminars.
The seminars really brought things into focus. You don't know how empowering it is to be able to say to yourself, yes, I am a despicable, filthy, villainous pirate, deserving blame and censure, but that pirate is who I want to be. Everyone was really very supportive. We had this great feeling of synergy. Then LeChuck kicked down the door and said, "You lazy scum, get back to work, or I'll beat you with your own legs."
Tell me about these motivational lectures.
Well, they weren't lectures
Just
as such. It was
go
what
to town
LeChuck
with the
described as
opportunity to-
flogging the inner child.
Really enjoy. Like, hey, you want to get some weird dialogue right at the beginning? Man, it's right here.
Do you have any literature I could look at?
Here. This leaflet explains the basic philosophy I follow.
What are LeChuck's plans?
He's been working on a secret weapon, some incredibly powerful cannonball. He's going to use it to blow down the walls of the fort so his crew can overrun the island.
Mumble, mumble. Okay. So they're like, hey, here's the opportunity. Oh, wow. There is a weird delay. Okay. The fuck is going on there? Okay. I was just watching the audio mixer just kind of crap out for part of it. I just really enjoy how they're like, hey, you want a chance to be really weird? Enjoy. Yeah.
What's behind that door?
Ooh, that's the door to LeChuck's treasure hold. There's heaps and piles of gold and silver. He's brought all the loot he's ever stolen to give to Elaine. LeChuck is convinced that he can buy Elaine's love.
Set me free, Wally.
I can't, Mr. Brush. I'm the evil pirate Bloodnose now. And besides, even if you got up on deck, LeChuck would cut you to ribbons.
Snap out of it, Wally.
That's Bloodnose to you, you scurvy sea bass.
You're a failure as a pirate.
Shut your trap, you yellow-bellied blowfish. One more peep out of you, and I'll do you in.
Yeah, you in what navy?
Yes, Gabra swab. One more word and I'll let you have it.
You're a cartographer, not a pirate.
I am not. I'm a vicious
You
pirate.
mind?
You've got I love maps embroidered on your shirt.
That's a coincidence. Now keep quiet before I fill you full of lead.
You haven't got the guts.
You haven't got the guts.
That's it. I'm gonna blast you. I'm gonna. I can't do it. I
Oh,
just can't.
buddy.
You're right, Mr. Wood. I'm just not a pirate. I'm not ferocious or bloodthirsty or hateful or anything. I'm not even unpleasant.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh, there. It's Wally's fake pirate hook.
Yoink.
It's Wally's fake pirate hook. Piracy, the LeChuck way. Chapter 1. How to get more than 15 men on a dead man's chest. They're very festive. Hey, it's one of those new self-loading cannons I've heard so much about.
Does this count as a puzzle?
Watch where you're shooting! I inside of you all! You're gonna get us all!
Hey, I'm getting pretty good at this.
What a mighty
Ew,
pirate you are.
gross. All the bones and stuff are floating towards the ship. Great. Nice cannonballs. They're too heavy to carry. I don't want to disturb him. He's had a hard day. It's the restraining rope for the cannon.
Yes, thank you. Very helpful. Eat it.
I couldn't chew through that.
Oh.
I could never untie that big knot. Hooking the rope won't do anything.
Hmm.
I see a diorama of the children of the world living in peace and freedom. No, wait. It can't be that. It's just too dark to make out what's in there.
Plastic hook?
I never have been any good at lockpicking. But I am still a mighty pirate, believe you me.
You're an amazing pirate.
I've got enough fiber in my diet already. It's all tangled up in all that debris. It's an old, short, frayed rope.
Ramrod? Perfect. That makes perfect sense. I'm glad we've done that. Right.
The grate is solid wood. I can't push it open. That's too big to fit in the keyhole. That doesn't need to be loaded. It's already loaded and ready to fire. That doesn't need to be loaded. I'm not gonna bludgeon poor Wally with this.
Hi. It might solve our problem. The problem with not knowing exactly what the fuck to do. Something to do with the cannon restraint rope. Yep.
I can't use a balloon with that.
He was waiting for me to express confusion.
I can't use a balloon with that. I couldn't force that door open with my bare hands. I don't have my lock. Chapter 2. Leg irons or flogging? The age-old question. No.
Cheer up, Wally, huh?
I don't think he'd like that.
No. Look outside. I literally can't. Oh, wow.
Can't
Just walk
quite
close.
squeeze
Okay.
past this
Amazing.
cannon.
Well, they've messed with the wrong skull this time.
Ha! Ha ha! Okay, of course.
Hey,
That feels bad.
There's a strange glow coming from that porthole. It's a brightly lit porthole. It's another gun bay.
Right. Red arrow is not turn the camera and you can't because it's red. It's definitely look out, move in this direction, change scene. Okay, well that's a development, that's for sure.
Haha! Taste cold steel, feeble cannon restraint rope.
Now, use the cannon.
now, with the demon flames of this voodoo cannonball, I'll blast my significant other into the significant other world.
All right.
I'll show her how much I truly care.
Move, aim,
Neptune's navel. That was a
Dolly?
close one.
cool, short game, problem solved.
Hey, I lost my cutlass when the ship capsized. It's stabbed through the heart. Cute and yet sinister. The bear's too big to carry around, and the sword's a fake plastic one.
No.
I see more than enough of him already. It's LeChuck in all his glory. It's got a zombie ballerina. It got broken when the ship capsized. Marry me or die. Touching. I don't know, that seems kind of creepy. Chocolate-covered barnacles? Marshmallow hooks? Sea urchins? Glass eyes? Ugh. Yeah, that stuff is disgusting. Even for I don't even want to know what LeChuck's plans were for that. No self-respecting pirate would be seen wearing that.
I think you should take it, buddy.
I think LeChuck needs it more than I do. I hate to think what that comb's been through.
Ooh, unsanitary Luca.
It's the biggest pile of treasure I've ever seen. It's bad luck to grab booty under a ladder. I finally found my treasure. I'm a real pirate after all.
Ooh, really unclean.
Oh, look at all this. And it's mine. All mine. It's bad luck to grab booty under a ladder.
Gotta put
A
it somewhere.
beautiful high-capacity washer and dryer combination. I'd have no place to plug them in. Hey, it's the Songs for Undead Lovers collection. Now, my hi-fi is broken, and it's impossible to find a quadraphonic needle anywhere in the Caribbean. It's a bottle of sparkling formaldehyde. Good year, too. No.
All right. Well, we tried.
Because the ship is capsized, this ladder goes to nowhere. Because the ship is capsized, this ladder goes to nowhere. No, if only I could find a way. I can't use a balloon with that. I can't use a balloon with that.
Bag?
It's a bag of wooden nickels. Some treasure. Hey, there's a big diamond ring behind this bag. It's a diamond ring.
Great. I'm so glad. Now what?
No, if only I could find a way to get up there and get out. I can't climb my way up there.
This flask doesn't appear to be anything.
That's not the kind that opens. Hey, I can see the ocean floor. And there's a really angry-looking skull floating around out there.
We're back to rubbing everything on everything. Bag of nickels.
It's a bag of wooden nickels. It's a skeleton arm. It's all bony and creepy and stuff. I can't use a balloon with that. It's all bony and creepy and stuff.
Can hold the surface, ladder, lots of Luca, chocolates, wreath, a teddy bear.
I can't wear that. It's a lady's ring.
Grow up, buddy.
It's a diamond ring. It's all bony and creepy and stuff. That doesn't need any jewelry. That doesn't need any jewelry. That doesn't need any. I don't want to pop the fun balloons. I can't use a balloon with that. I can't use a balloon. I can't use. I don't want to pop the fun balloons.
It's gotta be the helium balloons, right? What else could it be?
I can't use a balloon with that. I can't use a balloon with that.
You really can, buddy.
I can't use a balloon with that. No self-respecting pirate would be seen wearing that.
Spot reviews and such. Oh, very good. Very helpful. Ooh. That was a much better hint than I expected. Much better hint than I expected. Look, he's using a flotation device. Guess you're not a self-respecting pirate.
Guybrush? Guybrush! I thought I'd lost you forever. Is it really you?
Yes, Elaine. Did you really mean what you said out there? That I was the only man you ever loved?
Well, yes, Guybrush, I guess I did.
Elaine, I'm a man of action. A swashbuckler, a rogue, a wanderer, a man who can hold his breath for 10 minutes. I have no ties and no regrets. I sail with the wind and go where adventure takes me. But somehow, something always leads
Guybrush,
me.
stop babbling.
Elaine, will you marry me?
God, he's got some hoops.
Oh, Guybrush.
Oh, Wally? You're alive! But how did you survive the explosion?
I was thrown clear. I'm just lucky I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. Wow, Elaine, that's some ring.
Thank you, Wally. It's an engagement ring from Guybrush.
Hey, that looks just like the big diamond ring LeChuck had in his treasure hold. You know, the one with that ghastly, disfiguring voodoo curse on it. Well, I'm sure Guybrush wouldn't have given you that ring. Anyway, I gotta be going. I hear there's a tattoo removal place on this island that's Freckles safe. See you at the wedding.
Guybrush!
Wally? Yeah, he might be. Part 2. The curse gets worse.
Oh no, Elaine? She's not gonna be happy about this. The Long John Silver Center for the Performing Arts presents Spear. It says, "Welcome to Puerto Pollo from the Plunder Island Poultry Brotherhood."
Hmm. She's not even made of something soft.
It's Elaine. I've got to change her back somehow. She must weigh a ton. No offense. Hey, I wonder how many carrots she... No, bad idea. Elaine, honey, you okay? Can I get you anything? I'll just start lifting that pirate curse then, huh?
Just remove, like, one of the fingers and then live forever. Rich, I
It's a
say.
glowing ember left over from the battle. Ouch!
Feral chicken, huh?
Neat. Hey! Do you know any rousing pirate stories? I don't think so. It's an informative plaque put up by the Plunder Island Naturalist Society. Plunder Island feral chicken, one of Plunder Island's most common fauna and the animal for which our capital of Puerto Pollo is named.
And it just stays here the whole time? Hangs out next to the plaque? Maybe the plaque follows it around.
The bridge is uncrossable. It's just as well. There's nothing interesting in the fort anyway. That fort has seen better days.
Well, let's continue exploring. Gotta get that puzzle counter up somehow.
Mysterious. No.
It's just saying no. You don't want to ask how you're supposed to pick up markings or something similar? I wouldn't know. Fort, something. Let's go here.
Oh, it looks like it was thrown here by a typhoon.
Wonder if this...
Ah!
Yeah.
I am Murray, the invincible demonic skull. I bring you warning from the infernal realms. Do not go farther into the swamp. Turn back. Darkness will envelop you.
How'd you get all the way up there?
Through sheer force of will.
Uh-huh.
All right, it was a bunch of those weird voodoo kids. They found me on shore and put me on top of this spike all the time thinking they were so funny.
Do you need me to help you down?
Help! I need no help from you foolish mortals.
I did pick
I am
easy
Murray,
puzzle.
The all-powerful demonic
Or I didn't pick
skull.
the
Hey,
harder
just thought
puzzles
I'd
version.
Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate the offer.
What are you doing up there?
I am standing as a testament,
Standing?
hanging as a testament to the power of the forces of evil that will one day claim victory over the entire earth.
How long are you gonna keep doing that?
As long as it takes.
Must get pretty dull up there, I suppose.
Never! The powers of darkness are never dull. We will one day prove that... Oh, who am I trying to fool? I'm bored out of my skull. Figuratively speaking, of course.
Do you know anything about lifting curses?
Oh, right. I know a lot about
Is it
lifting
another more
curses.
complicated puzzle?
That's why I'm a disembodied talking skull, sitting on top of a spike in the middle of a swamp.
You seem bitter.
I'm sorry, it's been a rough day.
You seem restless.
Oh, I don't know. It's just that not many people come through this swamp.
What would you rather be doing?
I need to be out among
Oh,
the lesser
wow.
people,
Skip some bits.
terrifying them and
Jeez.
causing pain and misery.
That would make you happy?
Yes, happy in a dark, demonic way.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I gotta go.
I'm gonna ignore your warning, okay, buddy?
Hey, Murray, remember this?
I'd still appreciate it if I could have that back.
What would you do with it without your collarbone?
Oh, never mind.
some fun jokes. They are essential for living. Yeah, right? Mega Monkey Edition.
I don't want to cinch that with this ember. It's a big stuffed alligator with an unusually long tongue. Who are you, and how did you just appear like that?
I am one gifted with a second sight, adept at manipulating the forces of nature for the benefit of all who enter my door.
You're a fashion consultant.
Well, yes, but that's not what I was referring to. I am a voodoo priestess.
Neat.
You're an autumn, by the way.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
We have known
Eight
each
hour.
other for
Well,
a
not
very
terrible.
long
I
time.
don't know if we'll
Guybrush
keep
Threepwood.
going for the whole time.
You've been through much, so it is understandable that you
Being a
have
voice
forgotten.
game,
We met
there's
on
less for me to
Melee
do.
Island when you were first trying to become a pirate.
Hang on a second. Are we gonna do one of those flashback things? They always make me nauseous.
No, I'll make this quick. I twice helped you defeat the evil pirate LeChuck, first by preparing the voodoo antidote,
I'm starting to remember.
and then again by helping you prepare a voodoo doll of his zombie foe.
That's right.
You've helped so much, and I still don't know
You've
your
helped
name.
so much, and I still don't know your name.
I am known by many names on many different islands. But names have little importance. You should know this more than anyone, Guybrush Threepwood.
Yes, you're right. Hey, are you making fun of me?
I wouldn't dream of it.
Boy, have I got some stories to
He's a
tell
mighty
you.
pirate.
Stories? Yes, well, I'm sensing a great disturbance. I have to go.
But I've got to tell you about LeChuck and Elaine.
I'm going to disappear now in a big flash of light. Cover your eyes.
No, wait. It started back on Dinky Island. Now, I knew LeChuck was close.
I'll be disappearing here any moment.
Okay, no stories. Nice place. I love what you've done with it.
Thank you. You'll have to excuse the mess. The kids came over to play with their paper voodoo dolls. They're adorable children. Would you like to see some pictures?
Perhaps later.
Yes, there's no time for that now. I sense that something terrible
All of
has
the options
happened.
were no in varying
Hey,
levels
you're
of
good.
vehemence.
Something terrible has happened. I finally proposed to Elaine.
Congratulations. That doesn't sound so
And when I placed the engagement ring on her hand, she was placed under a horrible pirate curse and trapped for eternity as a solid gold statue.
Oh, that explains it. I was struck with a wave of overwhelming hatred and anger.
Yeah, that LeChuck was a pretty mean guy.
I was talking about Elaine.
Well, there's no time to worry about that now. We have to hurry.
Do not panic, Guybrush. She will be safe until we can break the curse. You only have to worry about her being stolen. Where did you hide her?
I can't tell you. It's too secret.
I can't tell you. It's too secret.
Very well. But I am very much relieved to hear that she is safe and...
I just remembered something I've got to do. See you around.
You didn't hide her. Go, Guybrush, hurry, before you're too late.
Elaine! I've got to get her back. This is so embarrassing. Looks like I'm gonna need some more help.
Cool how it teleports us there.
Someone's stolen Elaine.
We don't have to walk the whole
That
time.
is
That's good.
unfortunate. It will be difficult to get her back.
Do you know who kidnapped her?
Not for certain, but I suspect that it's the mangy pirates anchored in Danger Cove.
Can you give me something to lift the curse?
No, LeChuck's curse is a very powerful one. Fueled by his anger and his intense frustration in dealing with the opposite sex. I have nothing here to lift so powerful a curse, but there is one way.
Great, tell me.
You have to replace the cursed ring with a pure one of greater or equal value. A good guideline is 2 months' salary.
Where am I gonna find a huge uncursed diamond ring?
Legends speak of a whopping big diamond ring on Blood Island.
Blood Island. I've never heard of it.
You will
Just go
soon become
get a
quite
blood
familiar
diamond
with
from Blood Island.
But
Perfect.
you must be careful, Guybrush. I have foreseen that your journey will be filled with peril and deception. I have also seen that Blood Island will be the place where you will die.
Die? Did you say die? As in me, dead?
Don't
Yes.
be such a baby.
Isn't there a less dangerous way?
No, the value of the ring on Blood Island comes from its emotional significance. It represents a pure, true love, a power greater than any other.
Oh, that's sweet. I think I have something in my eye.
Do not mock the voodoo priestess.
Good advice.
How do I get to Blood Island?
You will need 3 things. A map to Blood Island, for the journey is a long and dangerous one. A seaworthy ship to take you there. And an experienced crew.
Map, ship, and crew. Got it. Well, how will I find the ring on Blood Island?
All I can say is that I see a long and painful history connected with that ring. And I feel a great sadness associated with it. You will learn more once you have actually found the island.
Blood Island sounds dangerous. You have to come with me.
No, I cannot. I have lived on 3 different islands in the past 6 years. I do not wish to travel anymore. Besides, this derelict is still in escrow.
But who will explain away gaping plot holes? Who will be this game's only female
But who will be
character?
the game's only female character? You've got to come. You're my only hope.
No, Guybrush. There is another.
Blood Island, here I come. Who did you say kidnapped Elaine?
I suspect it was the work of the pirates anchored in Danger Cove.
Who are these pirates?
No one knows. But people speak of strange, almost inhuman screams coming from their ship late into the night.
Creepy.
And their captain is a cruel, savage beast, the fiercest pirate ever to sail the Caribbean.
What, LeChuck?
Where's Danger Cove?
It is on the west side of the island. The way is extremely treacherous. Few men have seen Danger Cove and lived.
Well,
Figures.
yes, it is dangerous. It's gonna be complicated,
This is
isn't
gonna be
it?
complicated, isn't it?
You have no idea.
What's that?
Oh, I said good luck.
Well, they're gonna regret messing with my girlfriend. Danger Cove, huh? You might want to stay indoors. This could get messy.
Technically, she's your fiance now, buddy.
I finally defeated LeChuck and his skeleton pirates.
True evil can never be destroyed completely.
But I heard him blow up and everything.
You'd be surprised at how much abuse an evil undead zombie pirate can take.
Maybe he's a lich.
Well, how can I finally destroy him for good?
No one knows. His power seems to grow with every incarnation. You may have dealt with him for now, but this respite can only be temporary at best.
Because we need sequels?
I finally found Big Whoop and was enormously disappointed.
Big Whoop is pure evil. You were lucky to escape alive.
I can't remember much about it. Just that I was expecting so much more and felt so let down.
Yes, it is the source of much of LeChuck's power.
I'm never going back there again.
I have foreseen otherwise. You will return to Big Whoop and confront LeChuck once again.
Great.
What makes you think LeChuck will be back?
Some men can search their entire lives and never discover their reason for being. The Chuck has found his, to perpetually rise from the dead and torment you and Elaine. It's what he does best.
Gee, when you put it that way, it's kind of hard to stay mad at him. Thanks for your help. Gotta go.
Windows, we're rolling again. Ready? Primarily, but not entirely, because I spent most of this time cleaning my keyboard. So, let's have something a little more exciting, huh? A little more something for a Jimbles to do. Ooh, 6. See? 6. Bruise Barons. The Brew Barons. Oh boy. Alright. Oh, we definitely need the toy scissors. It's downloading now.
I don't want those dull little scissors.
Oh.
How cute. A paper voodoo doll. I don't need it. It's just a toy.
What a relief.
Well, I'm glad we picked up the pin. Made that guy's life a
Admiral
little bit better.
Sweetum's Bit O Jerky Bubblegum. 5 cents.
Ooh, I got something. Got a bag of nickels.
Wow, I got a whole pack of gum.
Nice.
Bit O Jerky Bubblegum. This gum feels warm.
Cool. Out we go. What Bruise Barons is about? Oh, you can double tap it, it goes even faster? Well, that's nice.
How inspiring. A budding young entrepreneur. Hello there, Sonny. You open yet?
Oh boy, my first customer. Gee willikers, is this gonna be swell. Hi, my name's Kenny Foulmouth. It sure would be neat if you would buy some of my lemonade. It only costs a nickel. And best of all, I have a bottomless mug policy.
That does sound like a good deal. Is the lemonade good?
Oh gosh, yes. It's a very healthful drink. Even better for you than placing leeches on your tongue.
Wow. What's the lemonade good for?
It's a dandy tonic for scurvy. It'll cure all your symptoms, including but not limited to gradual weakening, aching muscles, sunken eyes, painful gums, ashen skin, loss of teeth, internal bleeding, the reopening of old wounds, diarrhea, kidney failure, fainting, halitosis, and death.
Will it cure evil pirate curses?
No, but it has a refreshing citrus flavor with no unpleasant aftertaste.
Ooh.
I'd like to buy some lemonade.
Sure, we have a bottomless mug policy, you know. That'll be a nickel.
Hey, there's no bottom to this mug. Give me my money back.
I'm sorry. I did tell you about our bottomless mug policy, and there are no refunds.
Why, you little...
Thank you. Come again.
Oh, amazing.
The Surgeon General of Plunder Island has determined that ingredients in this product may be harmful or fatal if swallowed.
Well, I guess it's a good thing we didn't get to drink any.
It's a great big vat full of red dye. Number 2. That would stain my fingers red. Danger Cove. Ipecac, Cephalus ipecacuana, one of the creeping vines common throughout Plunder Island. The syrup made from the ipecac flowers was used by the early settlers of Plunder Island as a purgative. Wow, this jungle is thick. I'll need something sharp if I'm gonna hack my way through there.
How about a pin? Good job, Scum VM. I'm very glad, but do you have like a save menu? Oh, F1. An autosave? Wow. Options. Oh, amazing. There you go. Subtitles. We needed that a moment ago. Let's check out. Good job, cleric. What would we use for a? What would we have use? What use would we have for a mug without a bottom? It's time for the Brew Barons. Corey, what have you done? Corey? It's a game, huh? Yeah. Alright, let's leave it on medium, I guess. I make beer. Well, I don't hate that. Turning down the volume a little bit. Okay. Let's turn these and go on just in case. No motion blur for you. Select 2 starting pilots. Nigel and Frenzy are required for the tutorial. Difficulty setting affects the following: combat, economy, and pilots. Frenzy, trait 1, cargo transfers cost nothing. Trait 2, parrots will occasionally radio call the plane to check in, causing a fatigue penalty. Yeah, I understand that. That's pretty reasonable. Tutorial, learn the basics of flight controls, repairs, plane construction, inventory, brewing, delivery, abilities, contracts, and bar stocking. Shots can trigger extra collectible ingredients. Becomes dizzy after bursting for prolonged periods in the pilot seat. Save name, please help me. I'm trapped in a list. And let's go. The Brew Barons. Landings that are bumpy or taken too fast can break contents in your cargo hold. The fuck are we doing? Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, triumphant music. Let's give it a go, right? Adley Bay. I'm not stopping this
Welcome
voice.
to the sun-bathed islands of the Adley Bay.
Well, it looks nice.
At the middle of these warm waters sits the capital, Veli, the largest among all other cities in the bay and a true sight to behold. Rich in natural resources, bountiful fishing, and favorable soil, the Adley Bay has boomed into a bustling paradise.
Sounds
with
like a
boats
nice
coming
place
and
to
going
live.
with product in tow.
And then the Fire
Seaplanes
Nation
and flying
attacked?
boats, an aeronautical invention only a few decades old and growing in popularity. Those brave enough to pilot a plane tend to do so for an occupational or economical advantage, while others, for crooked reasons. Brew pirates, backwater bootleggers. They taint these lands in choking smog, plunder ingredients, and steal from the peaceful locals to forcefully sustain their brewing monopoly.
The pirates operate in secrecy from the surrounding landmass of the Marieth and Delholdin nations. Their presence expands, forcing their brews as they rove freely and unchallenged. That was until two unlikely heroes stepped forward. Nigel, a flunky from the Marieth Flight Academy. Undeterred, Nigel refuses to give up on his dream of becoming a career pilot. With very little flight hours on his record, he's eager to find anyone that will fly with him. And Francie, the daughter of a
Two
successful
with the
merchant in
longest
the Marieth
openings.
capital.
That's so
When she
good.
learned of her father's shop being ransacked by the pirates for goods used in their brewing production, she vowed to help protect the bay and return what was stolen. In this time of turmoil, our unlikely heroes unite under one banner and one name. Henceforth, the Brew Barons came to be.
Congratulations, Brew Barons! It's kind of cute. There are hops over hills. Going into these and not knowing anything about what I'm about to play, it's pretty funny. I think it's pretty cool. We're learning some interesting things. Oh man, Monkey Island is slow, but it's kind of cute. I feel like it's a game I'd better play by myself when I'm not trying to entertain a whole team. And like make references to tabletop role-playing games. God, how do you work that in? You can have Guybrush as like an archetype for a character in many role-playing games. I mean, he could just fill in an excellent spot in your lap, right? What's this character like? It's Guybrush. What do you mean? It's just Guybrush. Oh, I know how to play that. Brilliant.
All right, we're here. The city of Veli. The last remaining location in the bay that still shines bright with opportunity.
Huh. Not a bad place to start a brewing enterprise. I hope the locals won't mind us setting up shop here.
Some may be wary, but I'm sure we can sway minds and gather support if we can produce quality brews people actually like.
All right then. Let's do this. I just wish we had enough money left over from the renovations to buy a better seaplane. The salesman may have swindled us with this junker.
How about that? She floats! As I knew it would. Now before you head off, just a reminder to keep your speed low when entering or exiting any harbors. Harbors often have plenty of boats and obstacles that can cause some real harm to you and your plane if you're not careful.
If you're a
so
coward.
Just keep your throttle low and you'll do fine.
I'm more concerned about the illuminated rust holes shining up through the floor.
Rust? Just think of it as weight reduction. Anyhow, remember what I said. Oh, and try not to fly too high. That engine has carburetor issues. Bye-bye now.
Oh boy. Well, let's see what this thing can do. I'll give you a quick refresher on the plane controls and instruments.
Reasonable.
Great, let's start.
This is our fuel gauge.
Ooh.
We have a full tank at the moment and shouldn't need to refuel for a while. Oh, and one role of the co-pilot is to give regular notifications on fuel levels. This meter represents the plane's cargo capacity. And currently, we aren't carrying anything. Take note that a heavily loaded plane will become a bit more sluggish in handling and speed. Highlighted here is our compass, attitude indicator, speed display, and altitude display. This is the engine throttle. Hold the throttle input to gradually raise or lower the plane speed. The throttle amount will remain fixed at that location when released. Just remember to the red portion of the throttle bar represents sustained engine damage. Damage will limit engine performance. Below that is the plane health bar.
All right.
From the looks of it, our plane currently sits around quarter health with reduced engine performance. Next to the throttle bar is the propeller pitch toggle. Simply put, you can invert your propeller angle and make the plane traverse either forward. And finally, steering the plane. Simply point the reticle in the...
It's coming back to me now. I recall the ignition button has to be held for several seconds in order to fire the engine up.
That's right. Hold the ignition button to start up the plane. Apply some throttle
Okay,
and follow...
let's go. All right. Left shift for up. Okay, we're moving. Go a little faster than that. Okay, we're just on the edge of sustained engine damage. Perfect.
Huh. Are they really flying in that thing?
We're fine. How
Look at
dare
that
you?
plane. Are they going to be okay?
Hey, Mom, what's that? Are those people using a plane for a boat?
But I don't want to damage my poor little...
Those two aren't really planning to fly that thing, are they?
Jeez, look at the handling on that. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Captain, I've given it as much as she can take. Up, up. You can do it. All right, maybe it can't. Well, it looks beautiful. Let's give it that, huh? The Brood Barons looks awesome. What? I've got wings. Oh, man.
We've
Roll
arrived at
down.
the brewery. Welcome to our new base of operations.
All right, Frenzy, we actually need to finish here because it is 10 o'clock at night. Now, friends, I just want to show you something. I can give you a little hint about what's going to happen next fortnight. You know, next time on Wednesday night where Coffee Talk would have been there. Don't need that just yet. Do that, update that, and now. Amazing. Hey, there you go. Oh, I'm playing nothing. Thank you. The best. What about now? You're killing me, buddy. Anyway, friendos, that is it for tonight. Thank you for joining me. The finishing coffee talk too, Hibiscus and Butterfly. It was lovely. I'm glad you could join us. And thank Corey for suggesting some cool games to play, including we played a little bit of Curse of Monkey Island. Yeah, turn into a wheel. That sounds like fun. Here's an idea too. If we're playing games where you can die, every time I die, I gotta change the game, whether I want to or not. Like Monkey Island, unlikely to do that new thing, but because you can't die, you can die in the first game if you stay underwater for 10 minutes. But I can, I'm sure I could explode and die in the Brew Baron. So let's give that a go next fortnight because I think I want to give this a fair shake. It sounds like fun. And it looks quite pretty. And certainly moving a little bit faster with something more to do than Monkey Island. So thank Corey for his efforts in making us a list to try. We do things together as good friends are want to do. And you are currently my very good friends. So thank you very much for joining me. And I hope you please join me again next time you see me go live. Share, like, and subscribe. Send me all over the other places. And see me again for Monday night Shadowrun. And tell the people you love that you love them very much. Good night, everyone.